Happy Friday! Hope you're doing very well. I'm filming this from a very cold UK. It's snowed quite heavily, to be honest, and it's over a weekend, so you can actually enjoy it. So that's been quite nice. However, we're not here to talk about the weather. We're here to talk about football shirts, and it's the second shirt that I've been generously gifted over Christmas. And as you can probably guess from the title, I suspect, it is a brand new country to the collection. It's been a while since that's happened. I have been trying, I have been looking, but you know, surprise, surprise, it is getting a little bit more difficult. Nonetheless, we have one here, and the shirt, start with the back, shall we? Ta-da! There it is. It's yellow and it's blue. Two good colour schemes, especially if you're a Chelsea fan like I am. Very, very good. So there's nothing really on the main body that's yellow. However, on the back of the neck there, you've got Smart City and a little love heart, which is lovely. And if you can tell, there's some graphics there of, I can only suspect that this is the city itself. It'd be a bit weird if it was just some random buildings from some random place on the on planet Earth. But that's really, really good. What's it going to look like on the front? Well, it's pretty much the same thing. It's a continuation of the yellow and blue colour scheme. So you've got the yellow continuing there. You've got the little sponsor, which has been screen printed in. You've got the manufacturer. You've got the actual club crest. And then you've got a nice little motif there. I think if I hold this up, try and hold it up straight to you. The yellow bit is not perfectly, well, it's not horizontal, is it? It goes at a little bit of an angle. Not entirely sure why that's the case, but I don't dislike that either. That's an interesting thing. So you've got the collar. It's quite a hefty collar, to be honest. Maybe a little bit too hefty. Button collar. And then obviously you've got the little tags there. And I think there's also a sponsor on the sleeve. So I'll adjust the mannequin and I'll explain to you a little bit about the club, because I suspect there's probably not many people watching this video who have got an encyclopedic knowledge of clubs from this particular country. So yeah, I'll be back. And we are back, and there is the shirt. It's it's just a standard medium. These are the sort of things with these pretty cost-effective shirts and manufacturers. But who is the club? You've got some initials there. Very well done if anybody got it. I own the shirt, and I don't really know who they are, to be honest. But it is Kampala Capital City Authority FC, bit of a mouthful, and it's their home shirt from last season 23-24. Now this would have been bought from Classic Football Shirts, and you can still pick it up for £19.99, but only in small at the time of recording, so gone quite quickly. I think they did have all sizes, and as suggested by their name, they come from the city of Kampala, which is the capital of Uganda. Yes, Uganda is the new country to my collection. Very good. Of course, another one from Africa. So the club was founded in 1963. I don't think it says it on the crest, but that's what it was. And they play in the Ugandan Premier League, which is the top division. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it there? So the current season's about halfway through, and they find themselves at the time of recording third, not that far behind first. So that's pretty good. Can't fault that, really, considering last season they finished in 5th place, so you know they've had a little bit of improvement, but that's still a pretty decent finish. If you look at the historic of the sort of Ugandan top divisions, this club here actually are the second most successful club in the history of the country, so it's not that surprising that this team are performing quite well. And also, initially, the club was set up by the sewage workers, sort of the department of the city, the council. But since then, they've opened it up to all sort of departments of the council. So, nice little fact there. The shirt is manufactured by a company called Mafra Sports. Now, some of you are probably thinking this is the first time you've seen these. For me personally, it's not, because my Zambian shirts, I do have some from Zambia, were also manufactured by Mafra Sports, and I think they've got a bit of a hold on some of the sort of the African nations. They're a decent sized company, and obviously they just get the shirts in from China and sell them at a pretty decent price, because you can't be charging a lot of money in these sort of countries. On the front there is a little motif celebrating 60 years of the club. So it makes sense, doesn't it? 1963, 2023, 60 years. Yeah, so that's nice. On the back, of course, it did say Smart City. I don't think that means anything in particular. I think it's just maybe some sort of initiative by the city to promote that they're whatever. Every city does that sort of thing. And then I think this is like a Chinese company, which makes sense because they've got quite a lot of fingers in a lot of pies in Africa. And that's kind of it, really. The material is fine. It's a cost-effective shirt. It's not going to be hyper premium materials, but it's definitely one of those ones where if you do want something a little bit different or an opportunity to pick up shirt from Uganda, then I mean, you've kind of almost lost the opportunity. But maybe in another video coming soon, you'll get some more inspiration on that. So very, very nice. Very, very good to add that country off there. And to be honest, there's going to be a few more new countries coming over the next sort of month or so. So keep your eyes peeled on that one. Very, very cool. And yeah, just another random shirt. So I will jump back into this again with my third shirt that I got for Christmas next week. And we'll see what that one could be. There's still some good stuff to come. Thank you as always for watching my videos. And goodbye.